All right, let's do this. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So I got Namiko sushi. Let's open the order together. So my wasabi and ginger, these dumplings, and then edamame. I feel like sushi equals edamame. And then I got 2 different rolls. I got salmon and avocado and yellowtail. Oh my gosh, this one's supposed to be the one with green onions, not the one with cucumber. Yeah, they got it wrong. Whatever. Okay, here's the spoon and the soy sauce and the chopsticks. Lit. Okay, I'm so excited. I'm hungry. Yum. Ooh, look. Oh my goodness. We also have an Olipop. This one is the new cream soda flavor that I've never tried before. So let's do a taste test. I love cream soda, so let's try it. Cheers. Ooh, that's good. I think that the orange, root beer, and the cream soda, those are the best Olipops, if you ask me. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Elaini, or the Real Elaini, and it's super nice to have you here eating dinner with me. We're gonna do a little mukbang. And yes, it's mukbang, not a mukbang. It's a Korean word. So we're gonna do a little sushi eating, and I'm gonna answer some of your guys' questions. Well, actually, they're like my friends' questions. So I asked them all on Snap to send me questions, and we're gonna like blind react to them because I literally haven't seen like what they've asked me. So, okay, so the first thing I'm gonna talk about is my 1 year in DC is almost here, or at least in the DMV. If you don't know, I moved back from Korea in June of last year. So it's been a year since I've been back to the States, and it's been a good year. I really think it's been a good year. Let's get a bite going first before I ramble. We're gonna put some soy sauce in here. All right, let's take our first bite. We're gonna do salmon and avocado bite. Dip it in the soy sauce. My avocado. I love salmon. So I still love my job. I've been there for almost a year now. So I feel like everything that I was hired to do and everything that I have been doing, I've really mastered, and I'm excited to keep learning. So I feel like I've had a great growth year because I came over here planning to get married, and I became single again after almost 2 years. I moved into the city by myself, and I really projected my career forward, and I'm really feeling super proud about that, and I am super happy about being here. I think DC is a place that I always saw myself, but I see it in such a different light now because DC is a really hardworking, fast-paced city, but it's also like kind of a small town in a way. We all work for relatively similar companies because it's mostly politics or government contracting here. So it's a very niche city, but if you're in the niche, you'll love the cities. I just learned to love DC in such a new way because it has so many residential areas. It's so cute. Once you learn all the good bars and restaurants and where to go with your friends and things like that, it just becomes the coolest city ever. So I'm really grateful for being here. I've lived in DC now for 6 months. So now I feel like I've gotten a good grasp on everything. I love walking around the city. I know where to go. I know what grocery stores I go to and this and that. And yeah, I've really been loving DC, and it's definitely, my opinion has changed on it since I first got here. I didn't see it in such a cool light before, but now I can literally see myself settling down here. I also feel so blessed because my job has so many amazing people that I've become best friends with, and I feel so grateful for that. and I've really like established my kind of like community here in DC, which is super cool. I just love Yellowtail so much. Don't put the cucumbers. My birthday is coming up on Friday. Look out for a birthday vlog. If you need an idea of what to do when you have a birthday and you come to DC, or you live here and you don't know what to do, or you're coming here with your friends or whatever, there's this boat called Boomerang Yacht. And it's a big yacht that you and your friends can go and party on. There's gonna be like other groups on there too. There's other boats that you can reserve for just you and your party, but this one has a DJ and they have an open bar for 2 hours. You just send the link to your friends and everybody gets their own ticket. And it sounds super fun. I haven't done it yet, but I'm so excited to party and be with my friends and just have a great 25th birthday. I literally cannot believe that I'm gonna be 25. I love ginger. I don't know if you guys do too, but it's literally the best. It's so good. I should have gotten extra. For the next year here in DC, I think I'm gonna sign my lease here again, which is gonna be awesome. I love my apartment. I love my house so much. I feel like I've been able to decorate it so well. So to know that I have a long-term-ish plan like that, at least to stay here and be in this apartment, really gives me a lot of peace of mind, which is great. I'm also gonna stay at my job, of course. I love my job. And what I want from this coming year is I want more growth. Like, I feel like I grew up so much in the year of 24 because I just moved back to America from living abroad. And then I was planning on getting married. So I was establishing my career, my life, and I did that, and that's so great. I pushed myself and I worked towards a goal that I can now feel proud of. And I've just grown so much in understanding who I am, what I want, who I want to become, what I want in my career. That's even things that I feel like I'm going through right now, is just like figuring out what the next steps are. I feel like I learned so much and really established myself as a working adult here in DC. And I'm just looking forward to continuing that journey moving forward. And I think it's gonna be a really great year for me. I think that there's gonna be a lot of doors that open and just a lot of opportunity and growth. Even just within myself, I feel like I've learned so much about myself and have really put myself in a good mindset and just really worked towards being the best version of myself this past year, specifically the past like 6 months. So watch out for the birthday vlog. That's gonna be so fun. Okay, so these are like in a broth, these dumplings. Okay, what? Can you see? Oh, look at that. Okay. Even just the broth is so, Okay. Alright, let's do another bite of the salmon. I'm not a big like sauce girly with my sushi. I really just love sushi by itself. I'm sad about these cucumbers instead of the green onions with my yellowtail. Fun fact, yellowtail is the best fish. Well, is my favorite fish. Also, can we take a guess on how much you think this was? Please just guess in the comments. Alright, did you guess? $50. DC is expensive, but it's not even just DC. Like, life is so expensive right now, it's actually insane. Please let me know if you agree, because inflation is insane right now. Cost of living is at an all-time high. It's insane. And it makes me so angry and like so anxious all the time. I literally hate it. Your 20s are like the most weird times of your life, and I feel like nobody talks about that. It's so confusing. You're not gonna have everything figured out, and it's okay to not have everything figured out. It's okay to not have a 10-year plan that you know down to the day what you're gonna do. Things change, and it takes time to build your career. Like, if you think about it, I'm only a year into my career, so that's not a long time, and I'm just really excited to keep pushing, but I'm not gonna hold myself to some sort of standard that's impossible to upkeep. Do you know what I mean? I've been obsessed with the word grace recently because that's what I need to give to myself majority of the time, is more grace, because you're doing great. You're doing great, sweetie. You're doing great, sweetie. And you just need to remember that you're doing your best and you've worked really hard and you're very successful. I can see it being just like, it's discouraging sometimes when you're like, I feel like I work so hard and I deserve this and this and this. Things take time and things take hard work, you know? One thing I never talked about was how like reverse culture shock is so real whenever you come back from living abroad. Americans and Koreans are so different, if you didn't guess that. I feel like the immediate difference was whenever I came back, I mean, everyone was speaking English and I was like, huh? Like, why can I understand everybody who's talking? You know what I mean? My mentality was just different too, because you were speaking in such a way that was like broken English, and the way things work over there, you just get used to. And I kind of tried to like bring some of those things over here because you're just like used to it. Like bowing was a big one, because in Korea, when you like say hello to someone, you bow to them, and when you say goodbye, you bow to them. There's no like handshakes and stuff. Bowing is like a sign of respect. So bowing is something that you do all the time. Like when you go into even the convenience store, you can like do a little small like bow to someone. So I was definitely like even doing it with my head. I still do it sometimes. Like if I meet someone that's important, because that's what it's a sign of respect. So then I'll just be like, oh, hello, like, even though I live here. I don't know. You guys watch TikTok so much that you always get the songs like stuck in your head. One thing I didn't realize about DC was how huge the rave scene is here. Like, oh my gosh. Because the whole DMV, like DC, Maryland, Virginia area, like people will come here to DC because they know they can get people from even like Pennsylvania and stuff to come down here. So I did not realize it was such a huge scene. There's amazing venues here, and there's a lot of different festivals that happen here too. Almost like all of the awesome artists that I want to see that go on tour come to DC. So it has a dope rave scene. That was something I missed so much when I lived abroad. There was like, especially because Korea was like still in the midst of all their COVID stuff. There were literally like 0 raves, 0 concerts. There was nothing. So I am super happy to have come back here and started getting back in the rave scene again. I went to Project Glow, which was so much fun, which was here in downtown DC. I literally have never been to a festival in the middle of the city, so that was super fun and like really entertaining, because that was super different than what I'm used to. But it was fun because like whenever you get to like sleep at your own house instead of having to go back and sleep in a tent. I won. What's your favorite sushi rolls? Leave them down below. Like I said, yellowtail is my favorite. Literally, yellowtail, green onions, roll it up, boom, bomb. Sometimes I definitely think about moving abroad again. I go actually kind of often, at least recently, since I've been going through that, like, what am I doing? Who am I? Where am I? La la la, you know, just like really hard things because, again, 20s are confusing, especially if you get out of a relationship where you're like making plans with that person based on your relationship. You know what I mean? These dumplings, like, you can literally smell like how flavorful this broth is, like how dark it is. This is an appetizer. I highly recommend that you get these. It comes on like a big plate and then everyone can share them. If you like miso soup, you would like this. They're like little pieces of mushroom. Eat the mushroom with the dumpling. Too good. Alright, this is my last bite of my dumpling. So as a recap, life's been good. I feel like I'm just going through a lot of changes right now. And that's not a bad thing, just sometimes it can be hard, you know? And I feel like it's good to always grow and evolve, and your 20s are so known for that. You're gonna be growing and evolving and learning, and that's the kind of mindset I wanna use going into my next year. I just wanna keep doing me, you know? And I feel like I really learned what that is recently, and I'm proud of that, and I wanna keep going, and I'm just proud of myself, and I feel like I'm setting myself up for success, and I just want to keep going and keep doing that. I love you guys so much. Thanks for eating dinner with me, and I'll talk to you guys next week. Bye.